Oh boy, here we are.
Nice and easy on this one, all right? Nice and slow.
Who would have
Take your
thought
time.
who would have thought we would have got to 10 tournaments? And
You
who would
you
have
only
thought
had
I
like 2 months to prepare for this.
three even. I think it
Oh,
was March. I have the date even on the fine cheat sheet. March
well, I,
24th. It's been over 3 months, but here we are,
I was gonna
folks.
say I could just look it up.
And on June 26th, 2019, year of our Lord, here we are, folks.
Yeah,
Sake Nitro. Let's
yep.
uh
The
let's
only
go
tournament
ahead.
in town with a bonkers Kaizo Stage 2 and Stage 3.
Yes, that was a good one. We'll go ahead and get it going. And by the way, can I point out, I installed uBlock. I finally did
Hey!
it. It's probably too loud, the music. I forgot to turn it down. Because we have to go over stage one before we can actually do stage one. That is
I
the
can
way.
confirm. I can confirm the music is too loud.
Now it's okay. Slide show. Don't break, PowerPoint. What the No. Just let me live. Oh my god. PowerPoint dumb. Confirmed. Sake Nitro 10. Here we are, folks. So last time, everyone still sucked. Everyone got pulverized by stage 2. But here we are, 3 months they've had to practice, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a pretty big gap for Nitro standards. So here we go,
That's
first
like
stage.
18 months in Sasuke time.
Fair enough. Here we go. First stage, a lot different. You'll notice several changes in the first two stages this time around. Time limit knocked down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. A solid time limit, I would say. And quite a few changes to try and just keep the competitors on their toes. Starting first off with the Archer Steps. I thought the Archer Steps were robbed this year. Also, it appears that my music has started buffering. Great. It has, in fact, started buffering. Awesome. Fantastic. And PowerPoint is also not responding. Oh, okay, we're good. Nope, just kidding. All right. No. All right, well, totally natural. Archer Steps got robbed this year, so here we are. Pinch Slider is the new second obstacle, so
Folly's about as good at technology as he is at balance tanks.
it's not even
Or prop.
technology, it's the music not loading properly. Anyways, competitors must grab onto the floating vertical limit ledge and literally just push off, gain momentum, and go to the platform. There's
Oh, wait,
no...
this is a vertical limit ledge?
Yes.
I really need to kayfabe that because if I would have known it was a vertical limit ledge, I would have coded it way harder.
Okay, well, tune in for Sasuke Nitro 11 where the tournament ends on the pinch slider. Here's the snake bite. It's
It
still
probably would
here.
actually.
Also known as the Sidewinder if you're in America, but oops, the Sidewinder exists. Flying Cane Swing is the new fourth obstacle because Wind Chime Corner got old. I'm sick of seeing 25 people fail a tournament, so let's have 25 people fail this a tournament. Matrix still here. Definitely not stale. Definitely great. Definitely awesome. Push off the pads, get momentum, jump to the platform. My YouTube must have hit a brick wall because it has not done anything. Here's the Squirrel Twister. It's still here. Don't botch the springboard jump. Don't botch the jump from the squirrels to the double twister. It is definitely not called Twist and Fly. It is called the double twister. At Kent Weed on that one. And then 15-foot warp wall. Same as has been. New eighth obstacle. As a throwback, we have put in the spring swing from the first ever NNL finals. You got to jump down to the huge trampoline and grab onto the rope, transfer to the second rope, transfer onto the cannonball, transfer onto the rope, dismount. And of course, this takes us into the Sawtooth Snare, which thankfully the fine production team at Sasuke Nitro decided to loan to us again. The zigzag climb, it's a very, very expensive obstacle to maintain. I've heard it costs right in the range of $56,000 to
What a
haul
lad.
that in.
What a lad.
Yeah, 56,000, very, very affordable, unlike other obstacles. Water walls.
What a lad.
Yeah. Do that in 130 seconds, and you're good. You go to stage 2. And my music has officially died. We have officially.
Do you want me to do a watch together and maybe it won't buffer? If
That's
we
okay. If it keeps buffering, it is the way it is. I mean, it's not Sasuke Nitro if something doesn't go wrong.
This
So-
is true.
So, folks, let's go ahead and go. 1, 5, 10. The perfect 10 tournament, except for it's not perfect. No, yes. 100 competitors entered. I didn't screw it up, folks. First challenger is Kaye. I guess technically these numbers are supposed to be like 901 and all that, but that's not what has happened.
Do you want me to do that real quick?
To watch together?
No, the 901.
That's okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Can
Faith.
you, hold on. Wait. Before we go.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, as commissioner of Ninja Machine Official Series, I am issuing a commissioner twist.
No, God, I told you we don't have to do any Commissioner Twist tonight.
Well, it may or may not have to do with Sasuke Nitro, actually.
Good.
Because, if you'll remember, several weeks ago, I asked for suggestions for punishments, and you guys thought that doing Proto Sasuke 30, which, to be clear, I really didn't want to do, was punishment enough, and given the results of that tournament, I would agree, but I have reconsidered. I received one certain punishment that I have conferred with the fellow staff at the Sasuke and Ninja Warrior Community Discord.
FELLOW staff. Okay. And
therefore, on the 26th day of the 6th month of the year of our Lord's 2019,
yes.
Kyle Foley, in commemoration to your contributions to the community, your poise and grace with which you handle conversations in the chat, and of course, for the historic achievement of actually downloading Adblock,
And face planting twice in 2 years.
it is my pleasure to officially crown you a community Discord moderator.
Yay! Volley win! And in commemoration, Kaye Alexander will kick us off and fail the archer steps. Oops.
And moderator revoked. I'm just kidding.
Well, he failed the snake bite. Kaye, let's see what he did last time. Kaye failed. Oh, Kaye actually made stage 2 last time and failed the lightning bolts. Oops, that's not good. Here's Mr. Bernardo, though, number 2. And again, we have our fancy spreadsheet so we can look at what's going on. Mike Bernardo, last time, went out on the Matrix. He has had some trouble in the Matrix. He's actually failed at 3 of the last 4 tournaments.
Oh, I
Yeah.
actually have the results up here if you want me to take care of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wait, I can...
might be easier that one.
Might be... Oh my god, he failed it again! What the hell?
Jeez.
4 out of 5. Well... It's time for him to relocate to Ultimate Ninja Chicago and literally never stop doing the Matrix until next tournament.
By the way, that is now 20 in a row. For Mike Bernardo in Ninja Machine Official Series.
Oof. Johnny Ursawi has he made it to the Salmon Ladder 3 tournaments ago in the tournament USK 1, but has gone Squirrel Twister and then Windchime Corner last time. Can he make it back to stage 2 today? Or he can
Of
fail
course.
Archer Steps,
Okay, I was
which
gonna
is supposed
put
to
him
be
over
easy.
for getting to being the first person, tied first person in Ninja Warrior UK to get to stage 3, but couldn't even load his crap up.
Oof. And then Ethan Bartnicki, who is
Like 4 foot nothing.
yes, but he's still here because he is
He made it
good
down
and
to
actually made it to
Saber
Wind Chime Corner last time. So
Yeah, that's true.
can he do better now that Wind Chime Corner is not here? No, but he's got the best result. Oh no, actually Bernardo. Oops. He failed the flying cane swing, the first man to fail that today. And here's Thuckley, as I am now supposed to be calling it. He has had a good few tournaments here. He's made it to stage 3 in 4 of the last 6 tournaments, including Hell's Gate in tournament 8, but actually failed the Sawtooth Snare at the very end of the stage last time. Hopefully he won't.
Evidently, I forgot to put in Proto Sasuke 30 results, but he made it in Z3 and Ghost Island to stage 3. That's exciting.
He's doing good though. Maybe he won't fail the Sawtooth Snare this time. Spring Swing, he's the first to beat it, and Thuckley is the first man through. And that's a scary first man to have in the second stage and maybe the third stage. Speaking of
I'm just looking up. He's been to the third stage in 4, 5, 7, and 8. So that would be 5 times in the last 7 tournaments. That'd be really good.
Speaking of scary men, it's Adam Rail, baby. Except for he's 0 for 8 on the stage.
Yeah, he's 0 for 14. 0 for 15. I don't think he cleared stage 1 Pro Sasuke 30.
No, he's not very good in this game for some reason, but he's through the flying cane swing and
there you go.
fails the jump onto the squirrel twister. Here's our friend Fip, who last time was not happy with the timing of Wingnut Alley. Don't worry, Fip, we fixed that for you this time, in quite a fashion.
He failed Wingnuts both times he's been to stage 2, and
Hi. Oh, I'm just in time for you.
oh my god,
Amazing!
What? Oh my god.
Fip up!
still only the second best timing in Sasuke Nitro history.
Go Fip!
What was for...
The 58 experience, Emily Montague.
Oh yeah.
Hey, watch
Thuckley's the
Fip on
person.
American Ninja Warrior in 2 weeks. Or don't. And Fip failed a springboard jump. Fip will be heading straight to grips and will be whipping out the springboard and will be doing nothing but jumping off of springboards for a long time. Until his episode airs in 2 weeks. Here's Hioki, who has not had great luck on our course, especially the last few tournaments. He's coming off 3 early exits in a row, including Snakebite last time. However, he has made it to stage 3 multiple times in the past, including Double Wedge in tournament 3, some may forget. So that was a crazy run. Maybe he'll get back to his winning ways this time.
For some reason, I have 2 separate entries for Masashi Hioki. I don't know why.
Alternatively, he can fail the Snakebite. Again, second tournament in a row. He's not made it past the 4th obstacle in the last 4 runs. Here's Sean Noel.
First time since Sasuke Nitro 7, he's 0 for 6.
Yeah, he's, I think his best result is still Tournament 1, where he failed the rolling log and was 1 of 2 to fail that obstacle. Yes, the rolling log was the 6th obstacle in Tournament 1. Why? I don't know. He fails the flying cane swing today. Here's the next of our Ethans. Ethan Supernant, who's one of the fine individuals who got on the show because of their fine showing. Yes, their fine showing at the NNL World Championships, presented by Deary and all the other fine individuals. He's failed the pinch slider today after getting to Squirrel Twister last time. Oof.
Oh.
And here's the newest.
Have we gotten yet?
What?
Have we gotten any clears yet?
Just Thuckley.
Okay.
Here's Kenji Takahashi, who I've let on because he's won Stickman Sasuke. However, he's failed Ascending Tire Pressure 2 tournaments in a row. Please beat the first obstacle.
Which is a shame because he started 5 for 6 stage. Well, he figured out 1.1 at least.
Yes, because it's an easier obstacle and not insanely difficult. And we're actually getting people to far into the stage. But don't fail the... Oh, he doesn't fail the spring swing and he's gonna... No!
No!
What have you done?
So we went from the last obstacle to the first stage to the first obstacle to the first obstacle to the last obstacle.
I have definitely jinxed that one. He was looking good. He looked like he was going to do it, and then he didn't do it.
That was his 40th appearance on Ninja Machine Official Series as well.
Hey,
By the way, guess who came home to a new air conditioner in my room that actually works and doesn't blow out old smelling dusty air.
Hey,
that sounds
this
like
guy.
Philip Scott.
India Henry, you can do the math because no woman has ever beaten stage 1 on this show. Last time she failed double pendulum, which is 1.2. That's no good.
However, she's made it far before, though. She made it to Scroll Twister in her debut in Tournament 7, which was the 8th obstacle in that tournament. So, go India Henry! No,
Yeah.
Flying Cane Swing. I think Flying Cane Swing, it was very difficult in testing with the new spot in the number 2, the number 4 position a lot earlier in the stage. So, so here we go. We have Dan Polizzi, who's making his debut, one of the Towers of Power.
Not only that, Dan Polizzi is making his Ninja Machine Official Series debut.
Oh my god.
And will not
He's
be
never
running
gonna-
for a long time because he's just failed the Archer Steps.
Oof.
That's
By the way, in case you were wondering, Brandon Mears has been on. He was on Proto Sasuke 21 and failed the dancing deck and never showed up.
Huh. Here's Darren
So,
Perez.
Yeah, that's no good. Darren Perez.
It's not been a while.
Yeah, not since since Tournament 6. He was only in one Proto Sasuke that I know of, but 2 Musos. A rare more Musos than Proto Sasuke's. Because, there's only been 3 Musos so far.
Yes. Darren Perez, the man who's now made it to
30 obstacles to code for Muso 4.
You do, but Darren Perez has failed the Flying Cane Swing, and here's the man who...
It's not Muso 4, it's Muso EX, thank you very much.
Hey, remember that time that Drew failed the double wedge 4 times? 5 times? 5 times?
Yes. He's really bad at that obstacle.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
4 times. Even then, he sucks at that obstacle. He also failed the dismount of Wingnut Alley last time.
He's cleared the first stage 8 and the second stage 7 and the third stage 0. So if you count, actually, he's beaten Pro Sasuke's third stage 3 times.
He's made a great save on the warp wall. But he clears with a absurd amount of time remaining, and Drew gets through, and we now go on to Ryan Stratus.
Ryan's been on every Muso and every Nitro. He's only missed a couple Pro Sasuke tournaments due to injury, kind of in the middle there.
He's coming off of 2 consecutive Stage 2 appearances, Wingnut Alley in Tournament 8 and Lightning Bolts last time. I bet you he won't fail either of those obstacles today. Spoiler alert.
He's also failed each of the first 3 stages in Muso.
Hey, good for him. How about that?
And pretty iconic obstacles too. Cliffhanger, Spider, and Sandwich.
Wow. Well, he's about to make it 3 consecutive times, and we have Austin 316. Paul Casimir is
Get your hell
time.
yeahs out in the chat.
Paul Casimir has only cleared this stage once in Tournament 7. Otherwise, he hasn't done very good. But we still
Mr.
think he should get a call.
Inconsistency in his first 11 appearances on Proto Sasuke. And then he just started dunking on everyone. Made it all the way to the next last obstacle once.
But then he fails the snake bite today. Here's Michael Torres, who has not really lived up to his potential on this show. He's made it, though, to the Salmon Ladder in Tournament 5, and last time a personal best getting to the Lightning Bolts. That said, maybe he'll actually do good today.
Michael Torres has only been... I think he was on Pro Sasuke 30. He was on 25 because he beat the second stage in the first ever NNL World Championship. And I was going to make a joke that he really shouldn't fail Spring Swing, and then he didn't get there.
We have had a lot of people fail the Scroll Twister so far.
Really need to buff Michael Torres.
Yes. Well, maybe he'll do decent in 2 weeks and he'll deserve that buff.
Yeah, we'll see.
Here's Josh Levin, who has made it to stage 3 in tournaments 2, 3, and 4, and has now rode 5 consecutive first stage failures. He's either stage 1 or to the moon.
That's not true. He failed double waiver bridge in Muso too. But he failed Squirrel Twister and Sawtooth Snare the last 2 times.
That's not good for time there, failing the wall. He's screwed.
He's out of time, I think.
Effed. He is effed. And a timeout by Josh Levin makes it 6 in a row for a man who made 3 straight appearances and was Mr. Consistency for the early going. Here's Ali Hay, who I believe is making his debut.
He is in fact making his debut. His only prior appearance on Ninja Machine Official Series was failing the Cannonball drop in Muso 2. I hope you don't mind me retconning all of our series into yours.
No, it's all good. This is good information. I didn't realize you had a super duper master sheet.
Yes, except for the most recent tournament because I forgot to put it in and really didn't think about it.
Here's the man who's really gotten screwed over this year. It's Thomas Stillings. For some reason, he did not get called.
He is now a Proto Sasuke 50-50 on the first stage.
Yeah, and he's failed the second obstacle. He's one of the first people to fail the pinch slider today. Here's Takeda. He's, I think he made it to stage 2 once in Nitro?
Yep, in Nitro 5 he timed out the wall lifting.
I remember that.
He's been in all but one Ninja Machine Official Series. He missed Proto Sasuke 11 for reasons.
Huh.
That was a tournament I forgot a bunch of people and had to add in a bunch of people at the end.
Oof. Well, he's made a great save, but he's through Flying Cane Swing. And another person fails the Squirrel Twister. I tell you what, I think us getting more people through
the first great time failing the Squirrel Twister as well.
I think us getting more people through the first few obstacles is actually getting us fails in the deep half of the course, especially the Squirrel Twister. So
yeah, the Squirrel Twister is a tough obstacle. We definitely didn't buff it at all for this tournament.
No, it's literally been the same for ages now. It's something where, not having Wind Chime Corner to take out 30 people is getting more people opportunities to fail obstacles later on. Here's Tajima, who I don't think he's done very well? Question mark?
Nope. His only Ninja Machine Official Series first stage clears were in Pro Sasuke 5 and Sasuke Nitro 5, both times failing with Salmon Ladder. He is a whopping 2 for 30.
Wow, that's not good.
No, last time he failed the double prism tilt, so he's already done better. That was in Tournament 6.
And he's failed a Flying Cane Swing today.
Well, I don't need to tell you what this guy's done in Ninja Machine Official Series.
He had a kazoo in many years ago, and he's made 2 stage 3. Still many years ago. He has failed. He's made it to stage 3 twice in Nitro tournaments 2 and 5, and then actually made it to the second stage in tournament 8, and failed the double salmon ladder. So maybe he won't. Maybe he'll fail today and then make it to stage 2 in tournament 11 because he's
been in every Proto Sasuke. He's been in every Sasuke Nitro. He's never been in Muso. He's the one who can say that.
He's made a great save on Squirrel Twister, and he's effed up the wall.
Yeah, the wall cost him.
Ladies and gentlemen, a proto.
Oh, he saved it. He got it, but well out of time.
Nice job. He cleared the spring swing before the klaxon. Which, if this was the NNL World Championships, he would be on to stage 2. Except for there's one more obstacle. Oof. Here's Yusuke, our champion from 3 tournaments ago. However, he's had a weird couple tournaments since. He went down on Crank It Up in Tournament 8, and I was so pissed off about it. I took out Crank It Up for Tournament 9, but then he failed the Matrix. So, also shout out to Amazing Race for having the final leg in Detroit, Michigan, the home of Nicole and Victor. It's like they wanted them to win, but then they got out in the second to last leg. Oof. Yes, I am watching The Amazing Race while doing this broadcast. He's made a great save on the spring swing. I can just imagine him making a Jeff Britton-esque save, and now we'll go on to do really good. But Yusuke is clear, and he's the fourth through. Go Yusuke. He didn't screw it up this time. I am adding this next song to the repertoire because of the memes that will happen in a few weeks. Here's Jack Wilson. I think he cleared last time, right?
Yep, in his debut last tournament, he cleared the first stage and promptly failed the castaway.
F. But at least he made it to stage 2. Maybe he'll do it again. Or he can fail the second obstacle. He's bad at sliding things.
Sure.
David Campbell, man who really doesn't need an introduction, but he hasn't really performed too well on this show. But while lifting in Tournament 5 is it for him clearing stage 1. But obviously a man who is still more than capable of getting as far as anyone. The Godfather!
Well, speaking of which, he's making up for lost time here.
God, everyone all of a sudden is having trouble on this Squirrel Twister. Them getting to it is really messing with him.
Weird.
His time is low!
Time's low!
Oh, he failed it.
Just was running low on time, had to chuck it, and spoiler alert, you're not Ethan Burtnicki.
Yes, he needed to tag in Ethan Burtnicki, and maybe he would have cleared. But here's Brett Stephenson, who made it to stage 2 in tournaments 1 and 3, and has sucked ever since. I still
laugh at how he beat the crazy cliffhanger in the first Pro Sasuke. He was in like second place.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he missed the last tournament after failing Giant Bicycle.
So far, his career has also turned into basically how it's been in real life, where he's sucked in all the middle and late tournaments. But he's
2 for 3 clearing the first stage at first, and has been make that 0 for 6 since, as we go to a Mega Wall clear now in Kevin Carbone.
Here's Kevin Carbon Dioxide, who's only made 2 appearances in tournaments 6 and 7. He failed the regular tire pressure in both, so we decided to give him a chance on a course without a tire pressure. Oh my god, he can fail the Archer Steps instead. Here's Kawaguchi. Let's just forget that happened. Kawaguchi is riding a 3-tournament streak of clearing stage 1 and failing stage 2. In fact, he is 0 for 5 on stage 2. That's not good.
You know what's funny? He's perfect in stage 2 in Proto Sasuke. He's 0 for 3 on the Spider Maze in Musa. We'll see if it comes back on July 6th. Meanwhile, not looking good for Kawaguchi. He's well out of time.
Yeah, he gassed out. I guess the cane swing took a lot out of him. It's loading very, very slow. Yeah, here you go. And he will look up 15 feet up into the air to what he was trying to grab, but he screwed it up. Here's Jesse Graff, who just cleared the qualifier a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago even. But unfortunately has not had the greatest string of luck on Nitro, with a whopping 4 consecutive wind chime corner fails. Well, she will not be failing that today.
Jesse just cons and... Well, at least we're getting Shingo over with.
Alright, let's pull up this direct quote here. Let's see. Let's go back here. On last Thursday at 12:25 in the morning, Emily Montague said, quote, "Kyle Foley, bold of you to think Shingo will clear Wind Chime Corner." Well, good luck. Good job to you, Emily. I guess, I don't know, Wind Chime Corner's gone. I did say, I think I said in the announcement, maybe people won't fail Wind Chime Corner this time or something like that. Anyways, Shingo actually cleared Flying Cane Swing, the most Shingo obstacle ever made. He actually friggin' cleared it and made it to the 6th obstacle.
Hey, you know what? He failed the same. And everyone else in the world has failed, so nothing to hang your head about.
Suddenly, the Squirrel Twister is the killer obstacle. Sure. Here's Barclay, who is also not done great. Oh wow, she has not been on since Tournament 4. I didn't realize that. How about that? The more you know. And she failed Flying Cane Swing on the swing to the platform. Ratings! We gave him a hell of a fluff piece there, as you could tell.
Borderline digest.
He missed the last tournament because he failed ascending tire pressure, and the ratings were so bad we got threatened with cancellation from the producers.
And brought it
Same-
back, and that happened.
same-
Shinya Kishimoto
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
has failed the tire pressure 3 times in a row before the renewal. He's not done good lately. Yeah, that's no good.
He's not going to fail tire pressure today, though. Ooh, a save, and he's through the Flying Cane Swing. What the hell is going on? Everyone sucks on Squirrel Twister. Tyben Chu, who,
Yeah, I found out that Chu might be his first name, actually, so now I need to do more research.
Oh, great.
Despite despite being tied for second place in his Pro Sasuke debut, he's 0 for 4 on stage 2. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Won that alley last time. As he
I got
did.
to the end at least.
He's through the wall. Time might be a little low. No, he's got
fine.
plenty. Just as the klaxon begins, he's our 5th clear out of 36. Good for him. Here's Lucas Gomes. Gomesu Chamberlain. He made his debut last time and failed the Squirrel Twister, but maybe he won't do that this time.
Seemed kind of salty that he got cut in Atlanta, but he did make it to the Ferris wheels. We'll see him back in the Atlanta finals in several
Yes.
weeks.
But he could actually
good
clear the
so
stage
far.
1. Oh,
I
time's
think
low!
he's gonna be
Time's low!
close.
No! So
Too
close! Good run, though, for him, but unfortunately not good enough to advance to the second stage. It's a tough time limit. If you are not going full send, you could meet a fate like Lucas Gomes and time out. Here's a Koki Somea.
Koki Somea, despite being on 27 Proto Sasuke's, this is his Nitro debut, and I am contractually obligated as Ninja Machine Commissioner, even though his run is over, to remind you that Koki Somea in Proto Sasuke failed the Curtain Cling in back-to-back tournaments.
Bad. You know it isn't bad, actually. You know what was bad last time? Alexander Mars failing the first obstacle. But he's been very consistent in every other tournament, making it to stage 3 5 different times. So, he's pretty good. Maybe he won't fail the first obstacle today. Yes! He's done better than last time.
Very strong Swede, and as soon as I put him over, he fails.
F. That's why you shouldn't use your resiliency before doing that. Here's the new Nitro or Proto Sasuke finalist. It's Brian Arnold. He has gotten off the couch and has gotten back onto the course to probably fail an obstacle immediately after the cliffhanger, which he's done in all 3 of his stage 3 appearances.
But he is 3 for 3 on stage 2, at least.
Yes.
Looking good. Eyes through the Squirrel Twister. That's good.
Can he beat the spring swing?
have
No,
to
I think
use
he's our
a
first
save.
one.
Yeah, I think so.
I believe that is our first failure on the spring swing. Brian Arnold. Oof. Here's Wraith Man.
Yeah, he's done very well in Sasuke Nitro. 3 stage 1 fails, 3 stage 2 fails, and 3 stage 3 fails.
How about
Last time
that?
he was in second place, failing the cliff toss.
Yeah, that was pretty a great run to get through Hell's Gate for Wraith Man. Let's see if he can follow up on that today.
One of
Which
only 4
stage?
make it to stage 3 last time.
Which stage will he add his 4th fail to? Or he can just...
Hopefully he gets the 4th number in the card first. That was a weird
Yes,
draft.
but that was a
He has the
fantastic
fastest time.
run. Yes, 20 seconds left. Here's the new NWUK champion. It's Tim Champion, who I believe is making his debut today.
He is, in fact, making his debut. I
Maybe
don't remember if I put him on Pro Sasuke 30, but he has not done well at all in the other Pro Sasuke's he was in. Never making it past the second obstacle.
And he's not done well today. Here's the Canadian representative.
Oh, he didn't make it past the second obstacle in this one either. Jeez. Hashtag buff Tim Champion. Here's notorious MVB Matt Van Brunshot. Who is 0 for 5.
His stats must be not very good. Even
Yeah,
though
he's never beaten the second obstacle. No,
Yeah.
third obstacle.
Well, here's Yamada, who is here because we need to have some comic relief, because he's not been here since Tournament 3, where he had back-to-back first obstacle fails. So providing us that comic relief with a probably embarrassing pinch slider fail is Katsumi Yamada.
And you know
Here's
what's funny is he's only been on Proto Sasuke twice.
Hey, congratulations to
As
me.
compared to Ayaka Miyake, who I believe... Oh, no, never mind. Ayaka Miyake has the official series world record with 32 straight first stage fails. Nobody else has more than 20, I think. No, Taiga Hoshikawa, I think, has 25. But Ayako Miyake has 32. He's gonna make it 33.
And she's doing good. She's doing good. Her time
no,
is a
she's
little
not. Look
low,
at that.
but she's
Horrible
actually
time
going to
that
make
she
it to the last obstacle, maybe. No, she fails
No.
spring swing. By far her best effort, I do believe, though, for Ayako.
At
Yeah.
least in Sasuke Nitro.
Well, yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Sorry.
Good work there. I gotta say, I am impressed. Did not see that one coming for Ayako Miyake, but well done. Good. Jesse Lucero.
Lucero's only been on once. He failed the Matrix last time.
So, again, one of our fine representatives who beat the Monster Swing last time. He did.
And speaking of NNL first stage players, it's Carson Boyce.
Who failed Wind Chime Corner last time. Maybe he won't fail that today. Spoiler alert, he won't. Again. No, Flying Cane Swing. So he's failed the fourth obstacle now twice in a row. I am, in fact, recording. I just checked. But here's Sato Jun, who crotch chopped his way now into 4 consecutive Stage 1 clears. Made it to Stage 3 in tournaments 2, 3, 7, and 8, but last time failed Wingnut Alley. Probably going for a DX crotch chop. Mid-transition, probably not recommended, but, you know, full send, right? Will he... Oh, he's going very fast. Oh, he's got this as long as he doesn't screw it up. And almost up there with Wreathman's time. And he goes full Philip Scott and just does a nuclear crotch chop as he moves on to Stage 2. Here's Phip with an L added. We're just going to go right into Flip.
Flip, Sanchez. Backflip Sanchez. That was mean. I missed backflip Sanchez.
No, that's alright. It was well done. Flip has a lot of time left as well. We're suddenly getting on a clear train, and by far the fastest time, 27 seconds. I think I say that, but I don't want to look that up.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Wreathman had 20. I was like, Wreathman, I thought had 20, but maybe he had 30. No, he had 20. Well done for the man himself. Here's Iris, who in Tournament 2 was one of the first faceplant. I was told Iris a few tournaments ago. I don't know.
That's definitely not how you pronounce Spanish. He failed the balance post in Sasuke Nitro 2, and that's been such an embarrassment that he's now failed 6 straight times on Stage 1. 7 straight times on Stage 1.
Here's Jesse Lebrec, who has last time made it all the way to the Sawtooth Snare and was so close to clearing Stage 1. Maybe she will today.
Definitely the best female performer, having gotten to the last obstacle twice. Also one of only 3 women to get to the 3rd stage in Proto Sasuke, and yet has never been on Musa.
She's gotta go! She's gotta go! Oh no! No!
Nope.
No! Again! Once again out on the Sawtooth Snare!
Oh.
Oh, for the third time, Jesse Lebrecht is beaten by the last obstacle.
The former track star is gonna have to go back to the track, get some speed under her belt.
F. Here's Tyler Gillette,
I think she was a pole vaulter anyway.
I don't know.
She was probably a pole vaulter. They're always
Tyler
pole
Gillette making his 4th appearance. He has not done shit in his first 3 appearances, so... And he still hasn't done shit. Here's the hero of the masses, Andrew Horner.
You were a carrot farmer in rural Azerbaijan.
Yes.
I actually do have to take this. This is the shoot.
Oh, nice. He failed the Matrix last time. But he did not fail the first stage in Hartford, Connecticut. Unfortunately, he fails the pinch slider. Here's Brett Sims, who he's beaten stage 1 once in tournament 5, another one of our casualties of wall lifting in that tournament. Unfortunately, though, in tournament 7, he failed the double prism tilt and has not been back since. Not good. And he fails the archer steps today. Very not good. Here's Keitaro, who, again, infamously, I forgot existed for multiple tournaments. And finally invited him back in Tournament 6, and he made it to Flying Cane Swing in Tournament 8, and that was his personal best. So, that said, though, earlier in the course, Flying Cane Swing, hopefully he won't screw it up. That said, here we go. He has not screwed it up. Keitaro saving the wall, not recommended. Oh, but he's got the time, but he doesn't have the ability to finish. He choked. He bad. I didn't really jinx it. All I said was he had the time. I didn't say, Keitaro's going to make it, or anything crazy like that. He just fell on his own damn accord. Here's Levi, whose worst performance in his first 2 showings is the 8th obstacle. That's pretty good. He beats what took him out last time, the Flying Cane Swing, and now is into obstacles he faced 2 tournaments ago. Never faced a Spring Swing, but he is absolutely flying a dominating performance by the farmer. And from a farmer to a shoe salesman, we go into Yuji. I just realized we crossed 50 and I didn't change the music. Oops. Yuji has not really performed very well on Sasuke Nitro. He's 0-4-8 on stage 1. Really has never made it very far. Has he ever beaten the 4th obstacle? I don't think he has. I'm looking at it. That's not great. Hopefully Yuji does better today. It was save and then a fail on the snake bite, which took him out in tournament 8. So he's now not made it past the 3rd obstacle in the last 4 tournaments. Wearing the infamous number 58 is Ayano Oshima, who is making her debut. Ayano Oshima, just saying. No, it's not what I'm saying. No, it's not the joke. But fails the Flying Cane Swing. Here's Isaac Blackburn, who since the last tournament I've actually met, and he's really cool and he's actually really good, as evidenced by him beating the Monstro Swing in the Hartford, Connecticut Massacre, but he failed the Wind Chime Corner last time. And he fails the Flying Cane Swing today. F. Speed Demon, Kazoo Asa. That sounds like Fip messing with his new air conditioner.
Correct, it has a remote control.
Wow, that is high-tech stuff.
Yeah.
Kazoo Asa has made it to stage 3 in tournaments 1 and 5, failing the vertical limit Kai in both of those tournaments. But he's now ridden 4 straight stage 1 failures into this tournament. Including Flying Cane Swing Tournament 8, last time Wind Chime Corner. Again, I think we're getting a more even spread, and the stage isn't really that much harder with Windchime Corner being done. So far, I'm very satisfied with this first stage. But Kazuasa is doing very well, and he is through. Oh, with a great save on Zigzag Climb. Good thing he saved that resiliency, because he needed it very much at the end. And we're a perfect 1 out of 6 clear rate. So you can win a Mark Robbie. And the streak is over for Asa. He's finally through. Mark Ravi somehow, by the grace of God, made it to Stage 2 in Tournament 5, failed the Salmon Ladder. Of course, that we had 29 people make it to Stage 2 in that tournament. But now he's failed Stage 1 3 times in a row. He missed Tournament 4 because he was bad at that point, and then in Tournament 6 because he screwed over Nick Patel. We gave Nick Patel his spot, I think, or something. I forget. He fails the second obstacle today. This takes us to our last man standing from the last tournament. Here's Chris Wazowski. Oops. Again, he made it all the way to the crazy shelf grab, just gassing out on the final crazy transition, a 3-meter crazy jump. Could Chris Wilczewski follow up his first place showing with another today? We're going to find out. It's Philip Scott's boss! Oh! He saves on the Squirrel Twister. Again, playing very difficult today, but he's through. An obstacle he made, the spring swing, he's through. And Chris Wilczewski once again going back to the second stage. A stage he's now been to 3, 4, 5. That is his 6th time making it to the second stage. And he'll be going for his 4th time in the third stage later on tonight. Good job, Chris. Here's Felipe, who cries in Anderson solo a lot. He has only made it to Stage 3 twice somehow, in Tournaments 3 and Tournaments 8. Failed the Captain's Wheel in Tournament 8 somehow. Last time failed the third obstacle. And he saves, but somehow gets through Snakebite today, and through Flying Cane Swing as well. And another fail of the Scroll Twister. Like I said, playing very difficult today. Rio has never cleared Stage 1. Although he has made it very deep several times. He actually had 3 tournaments in a row. Tournaments 6, 7, 8, where he went Warp Wall, Squirrel Twister, and then Flying Cane Swing. So he went 1.9, 1.8, 1.8 in 3 straight tournaments. However, last time failed the third obstacle. Which Rio will we see today? Hopefully one that's good and actually makes it far and does crazy stuff. That's an obstacle he's failed before, although it's now the 6th obstacle, F for Rio. Here's Lian Chi, who made it to Stage 2 all the way back in Tournament 1 and has now ridden 8 consecutive first stage failures into this tournament. That's not very good. He's failed... Wait, how many... What? Oh wow, he failed the wall in back-to-back tournaments in Tournaments 6 and 7. That's not what you're looking for, gotta say. And I believe that is 3 competitors in a row failing to jump onto the Squirrel Twister. Again, people don't fail Windchime Corner, and they now fail that. Kyle Soderman had 3 consecutive first stage clears in the first 3 tournaments, and then failed Double Prison Tilt in Tournament 7, and has taken a couple tournaments now to regroup, and now here we are. Tournament 10, making his grand return. For finally debuting on A&W, same year Fippy Scott debuted as well. Because we have to tie everything to Philip, because that's the policy here at Ninja Machine production thingy. And look at that, as I've said that, Kyle Soderman absolutely dominates that stage and shows why he should have been here the last 2 tournaments. Soderman good, and he's all through. How many clears do we have in the last few tournaments? Because we have a lot of clears. It's a weird... We had 12 and then we had 15. This is quite a weird run. We were getting pretty similar numbers. In testing, we're in pretty similar numbers to the last few tournaments. And as far as clears, and all of a sudden we're at 12 clears already and we're only 2/3 of the way through. Here's Perry, who has never cleared stage 1 in 7 showings, unfortunately. He makes a great save on the snake bite, which is not recommended when you have the flying cane swing directly after. Maho Tanaka, who is making her 3rd appearance after 2 consecutive wind chime corner fails. And will not get to the 4th obstacle today. Tsukiko Okabe, just saying, is making her debut. I think, no. Yes, she's making her debut, just saying. And she fails the archer steps, just saying. Here's Kane Clark, who, after making it to stage 2 in the first tournament, has not been back since with 7 fails and a tournament off in tournament 8, excuse me. Yeah, he failed the Wingnuts when they were the original Wingnuts in tournament 1. And now he's not been back since to stage 2. And he fails Flying Cane Swing today. Was he the only person to fail Wingnuts ever? Let's look at this here. It was only in the first 2 tournaments, the original Wingnuts. Oh no, he actually had 3 Wingnuts fails in tournament 1. Would not have guessed that. Let's take a quick moment to look at the history of our show and see that Kane Clark, Naj Richardson, somehow, and Tim Sheaf are the 3 to ever fail the Wingnuts. Okay, Jeiku Muri. He's made it to stage 3 in tournaments 1, 3, 5, and then the stage 2 in tournaments 6 and 9. Failed Wingnut Alley last time. But a man who's been very consistent. I don't know what his shenanigans are today, but I'm sure he's up to them. Although I'm sure his shenanigans did not have in the plans of him failing the Matrix. Here's Kano, who he's only made 2 stage 1 clears, but he's made them count for the most part. Flying bar in tournament 2, of course making it to the double wedge in tournament 7. Last time went out on the flying cane swing, bumped up to the 4th obstacle. How will that affect him? Hopefully not too much. But he's through it today, and he's now into the back half. All obstacles he's beaten before except for the spring swing. Oh, actually not at all. That was a horrible take because he's not beaten either the spring swing or the sawtooth snare. Freezing cold take from Kyle Foley. Bad commentary. But he's ignored all that to clear. Good job. We go on to Nolan LaJoy, who made his debut last time and went out on the Squirrel Twister. A very solid run, considering the amount of fails we've had on Wind Chime Corner in the past, to beat it on his debut. That was not that impressive, though, going out on the pinch slider and with very solid grip and beat the monster swing, fails the pinch slider. F. Nakayama, making his debut with all the power in the world. I guess, I don't know. But he didn't have enough power to hook the bar, hook the cane onto the bar even. Here's Andrew Carson, the original Michigan Ninja until Fippy Scott got on American Ninja Warrior. 0 for 7 on stage 1, not very good. And he's now 0 for 8. So after I said how we had 12 out of 66, I believe we're now 13 out of 75. We've suddenly hit a little bit of a lull in clears. But this takes us into Jaden Irving, who's making his 5th appearance. He has not really performed up to expectations in the first 4 times he has been here. And then we was not invited last time, but because we need more Australian representation, here we are. That said, hook the cane onto the bar, please, Jaden Irving,
I am back.
Once again, Jaden.
And... Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
But
Jaden-
I have I have a commissioner interjection, not exactly a commissioner twist, because it's time to play everyone's favorite game.
Who?
Say it along in chat. It's time for Who
Said
That?
Oh boy.
On clearing the first stage in Sasuke Nitro, he, in the real world, said, quote, "Oh, cool," unquote. Who said that?
Chris Wazuski.
It would, in fact, be my boss, Chris Wilczewski, and I have a story to tell you guys when we call.
Oh great.
Can't tell him.
F.
But
Here's
it sounds like we're gonna be able to announce the world's location the next week or so. Stay
yay. Here's
Remind
Nagasaki's brother,
remind me at the end,
Takamasa.
if you guys are real good, maybe I'll give you guys a hint. Because I've known for months.
And he's failed the first obstacle. Takamasa was distracted by the Commissioner Cunningham interjection and the NNL World Championship news. He was so excited, he just got distracted on those Archer steps. Big F in the chat. Here's Matt Redho, who made it to stage 3 last time and then decided to fail 3.1 despite being arguably the strongest ninja in the world. As RNG, Ninja Machine fun. And he will be back into stage 2 today. Maybe he'll make it to stage 3 and beat the first obstacle of stage 3 this time. Question mark, set question mark. Here's Satomi Kadoi, who has made this her 5th appearance, and she has not done very well, never getting past the 3rd obstacle. And she won't do that again today. Here's the other Tower of Power.
The aforementioned Brandon Mears making his debut. Please don't fail the first obstacle. There we go.
Yes, good. Got to talk to Brandon Mears and Dan Polizzi in Cincinnati. Very nice guys. That said, how did they do in American Ninja Warrior? Well, you'll find out soon enough. But solid debut performance for Brandon Mears, but unfortunately going out on the Matrix. Here's Bean Polson, who has not had luck on his side. Despite being a very tall and lanky lad, has failed the warp wall twice. Once as the last obstacle, and then failed it in Tournament 8 as the 7th obstacle, because RNG. And then last time failed the ascending tire pressure, but we weren't going to get Olivia Vivian here if he wasn't here, so... Also, he's cool. Actually, wait. I say
Ben
that.
is really cool.
I say that we didn't... I say that we didn't invite Olivia Vivian. Oops. Here's our joke competitor.
She pulled out due to injury.
Yes. Here's
She was
Torisawa.
injured in a tragic posing accident, but she'll be okay. She'll be back for the next tournament, perhaps. Maybe. I have no idea. I'm not the commissioner of this show.
I don't know. I think he must. I think she might have screwed up the last few tournaments. I don't know.
Here, I'll find out for you while you talk about Torisawa.
Yes, we need some comic relief, and he's our special guest. And he's beaten the Archer steps and the pinch slider. You know, I believe that we told him you'd have to compete, but you can't bring any weights larger than about 2 pounds. So he brought those, like, granny weights that you use that are, like, rubber and light as shit.
Olivia Vivian failed ascending tire pressure in Nitro 8. Did not show up for Nitro 9.
Probably had
This
prior
is now
tournaments.
2 straight tournaments that you have forgotten to invite Olivia.
Well, last tournament was intentional. This tournament, maybe not as much.
Anyway, here's somebody who we never forget to invite, except Proto Sasuke 22. It's Makoto Nagano!
And he's done better than last time.
Has he ever beaten stage 1 in Nitro?
No. Maybe today's the day. He actually made a springboard jump, which is good. That said, he did not make the transition. Here is
Definitely a guy who's beaten stage 1 in this show before, Jeff Britton, because he's one of only 2 to get to the final.
Yep, and he's made it to stage 3 as well in tournaments 1, his final in 4, tournament 5, and then tournament 7. We definitely did not give you guys a hint that he would fail the broken bridge in Proto Sasuke 30, just saying.
tweet you guys did.
I think I said something like, hopefully, because he failed Cannonball Swing again, I said, hopefully he won't fail the 4th obstacle this year on American Ninja Warrior. And if he did, I have nothing to do with this. That said,
I remember you saying that now.
That said,
and he's run out of time.
The Sasuke Nitro finalist failed the warp wall and has failed stage 1 now for the 3rd tournament in a row. At least he didn't fail Broken Bridge. Oh wait, Broken Bridge isn't here. Never mind. You know what I meant. Here's Akiyama. Who,
Akiyama 0 for 17 on Ninja Machine official series.
Good showing last time though, beating Wind Chime Corner and getting to the Matrix. That said, very bad draw for him, as it is.
Also his best performance. I don't know. We might take the stage.
He actually he got to Rolling Log in tournament 1.
Oh, that's right. And how about that? Another 6th obstacle for him. Good job.
Yeah, good for him. I gotta say, I think Scroll Twister could potentially set the record for most obstacle fails in Nitro history. If we look, I believe the record.
Would be the one to know.
The record is 29 on Wind Chime Corner when we first super buffed it in tournament 6. So yeah, we might be on the trail to that, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty even murder. Here's Takafumi Nagata, who hopefully will clear the first obstacle today. And he has. He's done better than the last 2 years at the NNL World Championship.
That was his Ninja Machine official series debut.
A man definitely not making his Ninja Machine official series debut. Daniel Gill, Houston's honey, as Amiri likes to call him. Tournaments 1 and 6. No, that's wrong. Tournaments 1 and 5, he beat stage 1. And then sat out the last 2 tournaments to Coach Matisse Wadi. I don't know.
Matisse Wadi is not even on this program. He's 2 for 7 on the first stage in both Nitro and Proto Sasuke. I don't remember how he did in 30. Let's find out.
Well, he's now 3 for 8, at least here, because he's cleared with a very good time.
Yeah, he failed stage 1 in 30. So, good job.
So there's a potential here. Ian Dory's up, and by that I mean Sean Bryan, and by that I mean Ian Dory. There's a potential that we could go from Ian Dory straight into Sean Bryan here.
Oh, damn. Ian Dory, in his only time beat stage 1, also beat stage 2, getting to the walking bar.
I believe he got 2nd place in that tournament.
Sounds about right.
Who he saves.
Well, looking good, so...
And he's screwed up.
Check my statement. He's out of time. Actually, he wasn't looking good on time even if he beat the wall the first try. And also, sadly, we do not go from Ian Dory to Sean Bryan.
Nope. Instead, the Pro BMX rider, Keisuke Morikami, has ruined the fun for us.
This is his Nitro debut.
Yes.
Somehow, by the grace of God, got to the double waiver bridge in 3. Not sure how that happened.
Oof! Here's Shinsuke after watching his brother fail the first obstacle earlier. Hopefully he won't do the same thing.
Got to the Astro Glider last time. 4 for 6 on stage 1. And make that 5 for 7. Shunsuke is going back to stage 2, looking for revenge.
Alright. I have to make an interjection real quick. Hey Mike, can you do me a favor and not post any more about anything to do with American Ninja Warrior this year, considering you know the results? You've now posted about multiple competitors saying, quote, keep an eye on them, and you know the results. Why are you trying to lead people on who maybe don't want that information? Thank you.
Wait, has he... We'll take care of this.
That is all, and that has been the first ever Sasuke Nitro rant. I did it 8 tournaments later
true.
than I did it 8 tournaments after Philip Scott did it. Go me.
You've done lots of rants.
Naj is probably like, what the fuck is going on here? And he fills the snake
Naj went to Hell's Gate last time.
You were definitely more more polite than I tend to.
Yes, well, I tried to be, but
He's our friend Kyle Foley is a nice lad.
I try to not be too overbearing.
Anyway,
on people.
moving on to Tim Sheaf,
Who
Lloyd
is-
Wire, the
he's-
former vegan.
A former vegan.
That's kind of an Australian accent, but I don't care.
I don't care. He made it to the Wingnuts in Tournament 1, has not been back since.
My apologies to Lachlan, but it seems I'm getting better.
He screwed up Snakebite. Bad. Here's Andre Sim.
He was mad at my cultural appropriation.
Andre
Andre
Sim,
Sim is 0 for 4.
but he made it to the last obstacle in 2 consecutive tournaments in 7 and 8, but he failed the wind chime corner last time. That said, he fails the flying cane swing. He used his great save and failed on the same obstacle. That is impressive, I gotta say. Sean McCall. He has never beaten stage 1 in his 7 showings. He's not in here for the last 2 tournaments, but here he is, taking a break from practicing for the rock climbing games at the Olympics. That's not right verbiage, but I don't care. It's Sean McCall, and he's doing good. That said, you maybe shouldn't fail the dismount on the Squirrel Twister.
Sean McCall is now 1 for 5 in Ninja Machine Official Series.
1 for 25.
In his one time clearing stage 1 in 25 appearances, he got to the last obstacle of stage 3.
Wow.
And got 2nd place overall.
Alyssa Beard made it to the last obstacle in Tournament 8. Last time they went out on the Snakebite. And we're not going to see her clear again today.
Hi, Colin.
I'm late, ain't I?
And we have finally added the 4th commentator to get the full Ninja Machine Official Series commentary team. Ladies and gentlemen, Colin Schaefer, as we go into Miyazaki's debut, because Miyazaki run, of course.
Daisuke Miyazaki is a human being that I forgot existed.
Maybe he'll take like 4 swings on Flying Cane Swing. Nope, he went for it first try, and that's why he failed. Bad. Here is Sean Bryan. I told you, Sean
I was
Bryan.
really hoping he was going to get 100 so I could make the joke about never having to do Proto Sasuke again. I'm not doing Proto Sasuke anyway, but it should be noted that Sean Bryan has only made it to stage 3 once in 8 Nitros.
Yeah.
Last time he failed the Flying Cane Swing. And
But,
last time in Ninja Machine, a couple weeks ago, he Kanzen'd
Because
out of absolutely nowhere. It was the least rigged result in Kawasaki history.
yes.
Maybe Brian Arnold. That was also out of nowhere.
And he's
It was
going
the
at a
most
very good
hilarious
pace.
RNG thing I've ever done.
3 finalists was unbelievable.
And that 2 of them were Brian Arnold.
And oh my god, I know.
And then Sean Bryan Kanzen's out of absolutely nowhere.
So with that, we have our 17th clear as Sean Bryan is through, and this takes us into Kevin Bull, who he made it to stage 1 made it to stage 2 in tournament 1, failed the salmon ladder, and I believe, trivia question, except for the answers literally sitting on top of the screen, I believe he's the only ever person. That is in fact correct. He's the only person to fail crazy clocks in Nitro history. Congratulations. Kevin Bull will have that name etched to him for, like, ever.
Unless we put it back. We're probably not putting it back.
Also, it's funny watching this amazing race, knowing that the spoilers for this end of the season leaked almost 11 months ago, and it was daylight, and there was like 200 people there following these people around, literally leaking results as they happen. Ooh! It's not like they have them sign NDAs. And despite all that, clear, Kevin Bull. Here's Michelle Warnke, who
Michelle has never beaten
Made it to the fifth obstacle in Tournament 1. But, stranger things
He's
have
done
happened.
very bad, and Casey...
And number 1,000 in Nitro history
is Naoki Akitani, who got kicked off of the show 6 tournaments ago for failing the first obstacle.
RNG run orders, ladies and gentlemen, the most underwhelming number 1,000 you could ever come up with. Should have rigged someone to number 1,000.
Yeah, really.
Oh well, we have another flying cane swing failure, and in probably the most crazy even murder first stage ever, with everyone failing either flying cane swing or scroll twister with a good mix in between. We have 18 moving on to stage 2, which I would say is a pretty solid number, I gotta say. A lot more than we were getting in testing, that is for sure. Alright, let's do the stage 2 thing. And once the music switched over. I know that you have stuff that you want me to do. Stage 2 is vastly different this time. Was not exactly a fan of what happened with the massive time raise and then FIP timing out by a second and a half. So, you know what? I said, screw it, we're gonna massively overhaul it. So the time limit's back to a much more reasonable 1 minute 45 seconds. 105 seconds even, if that is what you fancy. A lot of changes. Castaway, though, is still the first obstacle, nice and quick. Just get a good running jump and grab onto the cannonball and don't botch it. Now, the double salmon ladder I thought was taking too long, so we have the salmon ladder returning, but it is buffed. It is now 18-inch jumps instead of the usual 12, I think it was. And then this leads directly into the slider chain with Proto Sasuke basically over. Alex has given me full reign over his obstacles, which I greatly appreciate. And basically over. It is over. It's done. It's never happening again. The last sight of Proto Sasuke is
slider chain.
Is Yusuke timing out by 6 centimeters. Slider chain.
I could not have asked for a funny one.
Yeah. Slider chain.
I just happened to get a lot based upon Zen.
Right.
That prevented me from having to do a 31. Anyway, here's Astro Glider.
Yes. Slider chain, because why not? Anyways, and it's also quick and we want a speed stage. Directly into Astro Glider. Obviously, there's a new 5th obstacle with a time limit of 105 seconds, but the wingnut skill has been here since the beginning, so it's still here. The worst drawing in history for the wingnut fly. It's literally 2 wingnuts, 12-foot gap. Don't screw it up, and don't draw as bad as I do. New 6th obstacle.
Hey, you made a great drawing of an anchor.
Yes, that's what they are. I don't know. Hopefully our competitors won't sink like an anchor. I don't know.
And obstacle 5 is Pete's Crazy Taco Land.
This leads directly into the Holes of Python, the 6th obstacle. The final obstacle, our competitors will have to jump into the pit of packing peanuts, wade their way through the holes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Legends of the Hidden Temple room in Sasuke Nitro, and it's the last obstacle, stage 2. Get through the holes and get out onto the platform.
Currently doing a middle-fingered crotch chop to Mr. Kent Wheat. Time limit is 105 seconds.
Yes, that is what I am doing. And let's load up the right picture. Yes, notice it says Tournament 10 because I didn't screw it up that time. At everyone who made fun of me for accidentally putting in the Tournament 9 or Tournament 8 graphics for Tournament 9 last time. Here's Thuckley to kick us off. Let's see here. Thuckley in Stage 2 history, he is 4 for 5 and riding 4 in a row. Definitely didn't jinx him there under any circumstance. Probably ran that a little too quick. The fact that he just saved on rung 3 to 4 in the salmon ladder is not a good sign. And sure enough, he fails the Astro Glider. And here's a man who is good at stage 2s when there are not slides in them. It's Drew Dreschel. He infamously, though, failed a dismount of Wingnut Alley to end his perfect streak on stage 2. He's now 7
Oh
for
god, I
8
just
on
thought
it.
of something funny.
Okay.
What if we made 2.5 the backstream and kept 2.6 as holes with Python? So then they just come out soaking wet with like all these packing peanuts stuck to them. And then by the last runner, the pit is just like half packing peanuts and half mush.
That would be cool, except for the backstream is terrible. But the first man ever into the holes of Python is through, and once again, Drew Dreschel, OP, please nerf. First man in stage 3. The man's literally really good.
Ryan Stratus.
He, let's see, this is his 5th time in stage 2, and he's 50-50, 2 for 4. He's failed at the last 2 tournaments, though, on Wingnut Alley and Lightning Bolts. Like I said, he will not fail either of those obstacles today. Again, though, as you can see, Drew Dreschel clearing within the clacks, and the time limit is very tight. You have to move quick, but you have to be efficient with your moves. One mistake can really cost you, and there it is.
One mistake can change your game forever. I really should have sped up Pulse.
That's okay. The proper term is one bad decision can haunt you forever. Ghost Island, everyone. Here's Yusuke.
I have not seen a single second of Survivor since the first season.
Yes, well...
I have missed 38 straight seasons of Survivor.
They're probably not missing that much anyway. I'm sorry, I'll get right.
You've seen one, you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Pretty much.
5 for 6 on stage 2 is Yusuke, except for when he decided to just stupidly fail Crank It Up last time. And he didn't have resiliency, but he still makes Wingnut fly very quickly. And Yusuke will join Drew Dreschel in the 2nd stage.
Scroll up to Drew's time.
3rd stage, even. And here's Hyben Chu. We see if he can actually break the curse. That is very poor editing on The Amazing Race. According to leakers, these two folks were like 45 minutes behind. But they're making this look like a close race because they gotta crank out the drama. Anyways, Hyben Chu 0 for 4 on stage 2. And I would like to apologize to everyone for leaking the end of The Amazing Race 2 minutes before it happens. Anyways, Hyben Chu. I don't know if anyone else is watching The Amazing Race while watching this, and besides, it doesn't matter because it was all over Twitter. He does not have enough time. At all. 4 seconds late. He did not go fast enough. F. Here is Wreathman, who is also 50-50. He is 3 for 6 on the 2nd stage. He beat it in the last tournament, though. Hopefully he'll beat it today. He is very quick. He makes a great save on Slider Chain, and I believe that is our 3rd Astro Glider fail already. The Astro Glider finally living up to its worth and potential. And, sure enough, I actually lied. I only leaked the ending of The Amazing Race about 1 minute before it happened. And, talk about comebacks, Colin and Christy, who were on Season 5, return in Season 31 and win. Here's Sato Jun. Who is 4 for 6 on this stage. So he's pretty good, but he failed it last time. And he makes a great save on the salmon ladder and fails the slider chain. Here's Backflip Rodriguez. He has had a lot of stage 2 appearances. This is his 7th. He's also 3 for 6 on the stage. 50-50. 50-50. But he's got enough time, and Backflip Sanchez will be on the right side of the 50-50 split and is now 4 for 7. And he's the third into stage 3. And here is now the farmer, Levi, who is 0 for 1 on the stage, failing to crank it up in tournament 8. He was not here last time. He's here this time. Actually ran flip at a 7, probably why he did good, but also too fast. Oh, Levi might be a little tight here on time. He's going to have to hustle through the holes of Python to make his stage 3 debut, but he's going to make it. Yes, Levi Muenberg, the man who literally has fallen off the face of the earth, has been rediscovered on stage 3. That was a horrible transition. Here's Asa. He's 2 for 3 on this stage, beating it in tournaments 1 and 5, failing it in 2. He's not been here for a while. But yeah, here we are. The speed demon will have to go fast on this stage. It's a speed stage. But he is. Everyone is suddenly flying through this stage. And really making me look like a fool as suddenly we're on a clear train and we have 5 now in the 3rd stage. This takes us to our last man standing last time. Golden competitor, whatever you want to say, Chris Wilczewski, who is 3 for 5 on this stage. He failed it in tournaments 7 and 8, beat it in tournaments 1, 5, and 9. How will he do today, though? Question mark.
I mean, it's an even number tournament.
I would say that applies. However, he's never made it to stage 3 in an odd or in a non-odd numbered tournament in this.
I guess it's reversed for Sasuke Nitro.
Yes. Anyways,
even numbered seasons of A&W and odd numbered seasons of Sasuke Nitro.
Well, we're gonna get that Chris Wilczewski and company showdown here in the 3rd stage here, because Chris Wilczewski showdown with Drew Dreschel in the 3rd stage is what I was trying to say. Oof. Here is Kyle Soderman, who is 0 for 3 in the stage in the first 3 tournaments, so he has not been here in 7 tournaments. That said, Kyle Soderman and all of these competitors are making me look like an absolute clown. We're having one of those nightmare situations where this stage has been either really easy or really difficult in testing, and unfortunately it's not really showing its full potential because all these competitors who got here are really fast and really good. And sure enough, we now have 7 in stage 3. But that's just the way it goes with RNG. Here's Hitoshi Kano. Tournament 2 and Tournament 7. He's been in this stage and he's beaten it. So he is hopefully going to beat it again. Because it seems like everyone is. Because everyone is good, fast, and agile. Oh, this is the shortest time. Oh, this is not going to be enough time, though. He didn't move fast enough on the wingnut fly, and unfortunately, Kano, way too slow. And unfortunately, that will be his first time failing on stage 2. And unfortunately, will not be moving on. But here's a man who was here last time and made it through. Matt Redho, who was now 50-50. He failed it in Tournament 7, beat this stage in Tournament 9. Can he beat it once again? We'll now find out. So far, so good. Pace is pretty solid if he gets through wingnut fly fast enough. Ooh, it might be a little close. He's gonna have to hustle through these last 2 walls, and oh man, he squeaks it out with under a second to spare. And that Red Ho keeps us on the edge of our seat, uses 104 out of the 105 seconds, and gives us our 8th man into the 3rd stage. And this takes us into Daniel Gill, who is over 2 on the 2nd stage, failing it in tournaments 1 and 5 on Crank It Up. So if he beats the 4th obstacle today, it is a personal best, I think. Yeah, because clocks were in 5. Okay, yeah. So made a great save on the last rung of the salmon ladder. Not great, but he's moving at a very fast pace to where if he doesn't fail Wing Nut Fly, he would be moving on, but he decided to fail Wing Nut Fly. Not a recommended strategy, I have to say, but, whatever floats your boat. Here's Shinsuke, who is a whopping over 4 on the stage, including an Astroglider fail last time. And has decided to fail the slider chain today. Big oof. Here's Sean Bryan, who is also not very good at this stage, only 1 for 3. He failed it in tournaments 1 and 3, but then beat it in tournament 7, failing the vertical Nikai. And the new Proto Sasuke champion, good. Well, he's gonna probably have the fastest time here, potentially. Yes, the first man to beat the Klaxon is Sean Bryan. And now I'm scared shitless because now all of these good competitors are into stage 3.
No official series is safe.
No official series is safe.
From the people, Mr. Sean Bryan. He's been praying for success and good RNG. And if Kevin Bull fails, then we'll get a Pro Sasuke 50-50.
Unbelievable. He's over 2 on this stage, including last time failing Crazy Clocks. Again, the only man to ever fail Crazy Clocks in Sasuke Nitro history. Unless, of course, I decide to bring it back someday to piss off Kevin Bull. So far, he's done nothing to inspire me to do any such thing. And he's not moved fast enough at all, taking 24 seconds on Wingnut Fly. That has well and truly ended his day. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Proto Sasuke 50-50.
Hey!
The producers are all clapping for themselves.
18900, let's go.
Well, we've had some clears and testing, so stranger things have happened.
Drew feels like Matt feels shelf grab. What do you guys think?
I don't know, but all I know is all these good competitors are here.
So you probably know better than I do.
Yeah. 3rd stage. You might have seen stages look like this before because it's literally exactly the same as when we unveiled it 2 tournaments ago. However, that said, it's been 3 tournaments, or 3 tournaments, 3 months since we've been here, so we might as well go over it again. So it starts out with 2 A&W pump factories in a row. You start out with the Rail Runner, move the bars up the rails, transfer directly into the captain's wheel. Again, gotta turn the wheels to be able to make the difficult transfer onto the 2 sets of wheels, and then dismount. Before you take on the infamous Hell's Gate, only 3 men have ever beaten this. Drew Dreschel in Tournament 8, and then in Tournament 9, you had Chris Wilczewski and Wreathman beating it. So it's been an obstacle that has been really the gatekeeper, absolute pun intended, of Stage 3 so far. And then, of course, you have the 2 obstacle combo of the Cliff Toss directly into the Crazy Shelf Grab. Competitors will have to use the Matt Van Brunschot cliffhanger ledge thingies and use the hooks to transfer to the cliffhanger Kai, and then transfer immediately into the undefeated Crazy Shelf Grab which has ended both of the last 2 tournaments, 1.8, 2.4, 3-meter grabs, and you must do crazy jumps because we are mean people. And also, if they were not crazy jumps, people would win, probably. This takes us into the back half. You have the full Iron Maiden, where you must use the pegs going down, up, and down. There's no wimpy up section where you can literally just basically rock climb up it. This goes directly into the Hangman. 15 handles from Ultimate Beastmaster Season 2. R.I.P. Ultimate Beastmaster, by the way. Use the handles, climb up. Once you let go of them, they're gone. And then the Flying Wedge, because this is the folly failsafe until I want someone to clear, I guess. I don't know. Actually, we've gotten multiple finals and testing. Yes, the stage is possible. Fight me about it. If you clear it, you win until you have to face the final, which God help us if someone gets to the final tonight. And that has been the 3rd stage. I hope you all enjoyed that look. Because you will be seeing a lot of it because we have 9 men here. So we kick off with Doyu Doreshiru, who has been here quite a few times now. This is now his... God, it's unbelievable. This is 8th time in 10 tournaments getting to the 3rd stage. How does that happen? Doyu Doreshiru.
He's really good at stage 1 and 2 and really bad at stage 3.
That is the correct answer for all of the picks in the world. Anyways, Drew Dreschel is now ready to take on the 3rd stage here. Again, 2 tournaments ago was 1st place, failed the crazy shelf grab. Begins now on the Rail Runner. 9 athletes here taking on this 3rd stage. Quite a diverse group, and this man might be the front runner, if not for Yusuke. Really, with 8 now appearances in the stage, you would think he would be smart enough to not fail the up section of Hell's Gate that he beat 2 tournaments ago.
But here we are.
And
hey, we're gonna get possibly gonna get a new last man standing. There's 8 people left, and only 2 of them have been last man standing.
yeah.
And if there have only been 4 people that have been last man standing on this show. And what have been filled stage 1?
Yeah, this is a fair point.
It's always been Drew, Yusuke, or Jeff.
Yeah.
Chris was the first name. There's Yusuke Morimoto. He was one of the aforementioned before. And, the champion of the ship.
Yeah, I was gonna say
responsible for 67% of the Sasuke Nitro Stage 3 clears.
Yes. Again, he's not only won, but he beat Stage 3 as well and was the first ever finalist in Tournament 3. He's got a great record of 2 for 5 on this stage. However, what I'm worried about is that in Tournaments 4 and 5, he failed the floating monkey bars, and the Hell's Gate is a tougher version of that. So you gotta wonder his confidence going into this stage if it's affected by that.
Well, Sasuke is very popular in Japan, so I know that he's been training at all of Japan's ninja gyms. Wait, no, just...
Yeah, that's a big oof. I was gonna say...
All 0 of them?
All 0. That is the correct answer.
All 1 of them.
Wait, there's 1?
Yeah, Fisher's Death Trap.
Oh, yeah! That.
I didn't think that counted, because that's a Kurobi.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, my phone died, so if anyone has anything to point out in the chat, let me know. Meanwhile, though, Yusuke is through Hell's Gate, onto the cliff toss. No one has beaten this combo, the cliff toss into the crazy shelf grab. Come on, Yusuke.
Only 1 person per tournament is beating the cliff toss.
But our champion is moving through it into the crazy shelf grab. He's so good at these jumps. Oh my goodness. Yusuke!
We get the stamina for it.
Yusuke's through! He's on the Iron Maiden! He's on the Iron Maiden! Oh my god, we're gonna get a fight. We're gonna get a Kanzen. Oh my god, what have you done? What have you done?
Huh.
We will not be getting a Kanzen. Never mind.
Handle 4 of the Hangman is literally the 4th easiest segment in this game behind handles 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. That is the definition of
Maybe
Rumble.
the A&W 1 barrel, but I think that might be unfair.
well, So 7 athletes remain. Cannot believe that just happened. Yusuke Morimoto, who should be applauded for making it past the crazy shelf grab, the first man to ever do so. I gotta call that a mental lapse.
I'm just gonna pencil him in as last man standing.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that as we move on to Flip Rodriguez, who has not really done very well on this stage in the past, if I recall. Yeah, so he failed Vertical Limit Kai in Tournament 1, and he's the only person to ever fail Psycho Chainsaw in Tournament 3, Roulette Cylinder in Tournament 6, and he fails the Rail Runner today.
Another 3.1 fail.
Speaking of a man who probably won't go very far, it's Levi, who somehow has made it to stage 3.
Wait, how the hell did Levi get to stage 3?
I don't know.
RNT.
Levi Muenberg for Sasuke Nitro second champion in 2019. He just took 22% on the Rail Runner.
Does Levi exactly strike you as a stage 3 guy?
No.
In what year?
Never. Under any circumstance. Is he a
beat
stage 3 guy? He's just beaten
I
for
thought you meant
threshold.
that making it the
My
stage
god,
3
he's gonna be
guy.
the 5th to beat Hell's Gate. Never mind. He failed the easiest section. Here's Asa,
No comment.
who has never beaten the Vertical Limit Kai in tournaments 1 and 5.
Well, good thing it's not here.
Good thing it is not here. That said, we have a full obstacle directed to crazy jumps, which he's never been good at. So F's in the chat for Azuma Asa on his impending fail on the crazy shelf grab.
I mean, he could fail the cliff toss.
Did switch back. Well, he's through the first 2 obstacles onto the Hell's Gate. Again, a very difficult obstacle. He took out Drew and Levi, but he is through that onto the cliff toss. NV4, Kazuma Asa, the first Nitro finals. No, he fails cliff toss. Alex Cunningham, almost like Kevin Brecky, has totally called that one. Well done, sir. Here's our last man standing from last tournament, Chris Wilczewski, who he's been here 3 times, tournament 1, 5, and 9. Vertical Makai in tournament 1, Shock Doorknob Grasper fail in tournament 5. Last time made it all the way to the crazy shelf grab, so hopefully he can get back there today, get some revenge, show off his training on that obstacle. It's literally the exact same stage he was on 3 months ago. IRL, probably longer in kayfabe. I don't know. I don't care. He's off onto the captain's wheel now.
I mean, we do live in a real world where people now do 2 ninja competitions in 1 weekend. So.
Right.
Is 3 months between competitions really that surprising?
Correct. This is a fair point.
Has anyone done multiple competitions on the same day?
Probably.
Judas.
I mean, that sounds
Yeah, I
probably
did
right.
once. I don't feel like doing my.
No, I remember
It's
early-
really tough to do that turnaround. You have to travel
Onto the 3rd ledge. Come on, Chris. Here we
I
go. Crazy shelf grab.
Good
Can he get
idea. I was
revenge?
just asking if it was something on
Can he do it?
accident.
Revenge for
Oh my God.
Chesky. Yes, he's through. Come on,
Yes.
Chris. The second man through the crazy shelf grab tonight. Chris Wilczewski. Oh, Kenny, does he have enough left? He's on to the hangman. He's past Yusuke.
Oh my God,
God.
he might gut this out. He might gut this out.
No, he had two handles left. No, Chris. And go ahead and erase Yusuke as last man standing and put in a permanent marker for Chris Wilczewski with a absolutely fantastic run.
I mean, I consider last man standings by ties,
Axel last or
No, like I don't break ties on obstacle.
Kyle Soderman here for the first time. How many competitors do we have left? It's probably a good thing to look at. We have Kyle Soderman, Matt Redho, and Sean Bryan left. That's not right. So Kyle Soderman here for the first time. See how he does. Again, totally 100% uncharted territory for him.
You were looking at all of Kyle Foley's Stage 3 appearances. Kyle Foley, of course, in 10 Sasuke Nitros has been to Stage 3 14 times. He's back here.
He's that good.
Meanwhile, his namesake, Kyle Soderman.
Yeah, he's named after me. Anyways, he's on to Hell's Gate, which has been a lot easier this time. That said, I have absolutely jinxed the living shit out of him, and he's failed the cross section.
F.
Folly bad.
Here's Matt Redho, who decided to fail Rail Runner in the last tournament. Let's see if he beats it this time. Well, he's done better than last time, and he's actually made it to a resting platform on Stage 3. Good job, Matt Redho. Well done. But now on to Hell's Gate.
Yeah, there you go. So far, so good. Honestly.
On to the cliff toss. This
Matt Redho
man is
super
so
strong.
So strong.
We're going to have to take about a half-hour break to wipe off all the chalk off of these obstacles.
John Bryan is probably going to be coughing in chalk.
Speaking of that,
from anything he touches, he
I'm
fails the cliff toss.
I've been contemplating the idea of potentially going to Australia in November.
Holy shit. That'd be crazy. Well, that's a bombshell announcement. Not the one that we'll have
I was
here
about to say that.
once Sean Bryan inevitably fails Stage 3 and ends the tournament. But let's load up the Lady in Red. That's what it's called, right? What's it called again?
Lady
Lady in what? I'm sorry?
in the red hat.
Lady in the red hat. I would not do this, but the fact that now we didn't get to do this in Proto
Man
Sasuke
in
30.
the yellow hat.
Damn it! I was about to make.
Tonight we
I'm
X-
such a non-PC win. The
Tonight-
point is, we both were making a curious scorn, so.
well done. That was good. But anyways, tonight we had 100 challengers here to celebrate the 10th anniversary tournament of Sasuke Nitro. And while we've seen a lot more success than what we've seen in the past, 99 have found themselves in the murky waters below, or stuck in a pit of foam and packing peanuts because they ran out of time. I digress. Anyways, only one man remains. And the Papal Ninja, the newest Proto Sasuke champion, can he keep this streak of RNG alive? Can he become only the third man to reach the final in Sasuke Nitro history? These questions are about to be answered by the man himself, Number 997, last man standing, Sean Bryan. Alex, how was that intro?
Pretty solid.
Thank you. I've learned from the best.
Couldn't have done it better myself because I'm not paying attention.
Yes.
I feel that.
And hopefully Sean Bryan doesn't just piss away that intro by failing one of the first few obstacles. And sure enough, he pissed away that intro by failing the pissing captain's wheel. We loaded the lady in the red hat for that. We loaded lady in the red hat for Sean Bryan to fail captain's wheel. Great.
Oof.
All right, well, that takes us to the
disappointment.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. But stay tuned after I finish this next 2-minute spiel because Phip is going to talk about Muso 4/extra large. I know it's EX. I'm just joking.
Number 9 large. Number 4 large.
Yes. This does it for the 10th anniversary tournament of Sasuke Nitro. Again, 1 year ago, give or take, more than 1 year now. 1 year and 1 month ago, or 1 year and 1 week, 6 days even. We started this journey.
It's time to leave.
And we have now made it past 1,000 competitors. And the latest group of 100 took to the course tonight with the effort of finally seeing the new final stage. But unfortunately, despite I won't say crazy, renewed success in stage 1, a absolutely fantastic second stage. 9 athletes made it to the 3rd stage, but amazingly, no one was able to get past the hangman. Both Yusuke Morimoto and our new star, pretty much, of Sasuke Nitro, Chris Wilczewski, both getting to the hangman, both so close to even seeing the flying wedge, so close to seeing the new tower. We'll have to wait another day to see that. Fortunately, it will not be today. All 100 have been defeated. This leaves us with only one champion out of the first 1,000. Hopefully the next 1,000 will bring us more than that. And with that, we go to Phip Scott, live from the Muso EX course next door here at Ninja Machine Yama. Phip?
Muso EX coming to you live from Karlsruhe, Germany.
Muso 4, officially titled Muso EX. EX is the renewal title type deal. And I would like to. I'm not gonna spoil a bunch of obstacles or anything. Here's just a general idea of what the course is gonna be like. So we are going to have 5 stages.
Wait, there are 5 stages?
And we are going to have. They aren't going to be numbered. They are going to. I mean, I'll still probably act as their respective stages. But like my official titles will be: first stage is agility stage. Second is. Third is. Fourth is grip, and then final is.
It's cutting in and out. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's my connection or yours.
You got like.
So
And he's probably ripped his microphone out.
hello.
Yes. Hi.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something. I'm perfectly determined input sensitivities forces.
That's
all right.
helping.
Well, I'll just to my microphone.
That's not helping. It's your connection. It's not your input sensitivity. Stay tuned to the official series Discord channel for Moose OEX news. And on that note, for the guy who created this show and your new moderator on the Sasuke Ninja Warrior Community Discord, Kyle Foley.
Hey.
I'm Commissioner AC Money.
Yeah. And I'm your host, Kyle Foley. Thanks for sticking with us.
Also been here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Phil.
hi. I had nothing to say.
That's okay. And from all of us here, thanks for sticking with us for 10 minutes. And a note from your new moderator, in the words of Ted DiBiase, kind of, sort of, don't fuck on me. Good night.